Can you talk a little bit about why you're speaking out and the confidentiality issue regarding the Merritt Fund?
Recipients of the Merritt Fund funding are, of course, kept confidential. It's a completely confidential process, but I've chosen to speak out because I think it's important for people to know about the Merritt Fund, how much it helped me, how much it helps others, how much it helps us as librarians to preserve intellectual freedom in our nation. Back in 2002, just after 9/11, I was faced with a situation where I was accused by a law enforcement officer of withholding information. And I knew I had not done that. I had not done anything wrong, but he launched an investigation. And so I was forced to get a lawyer. The very first thing I did was call the Office for Intellectual Freedom at ALA and spoke with Deborah Caldwell Stone about resources I might have, and she directed me to the Merritt Humanitarian Fund.
Okay. And so then what was the process for applying for funds from the Merritt Fund?
The application process for the Merritt Humanitarian Fund was really very simple, and I was so glad because it was a difficult time in my life, and I was able to make the application and receive funding, which helped me to pay my legal fees. And the good news about all of that is that my lawyer was able to get the case thrown out of court, and actually it didn't even go to trial. The case was just thrown out, and ultimately I was successful. And the great thing about that also is that while I knew I hadn't done anything wrong, I wanted it to be known to others that I was completely absolved of any guilt.
You will be speaking to the people at the 40th anniversary. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I'm really looking forward to the 40th anniversary celebration of the Merritt Humanitarian Fund. It will be held in Washington, D.C. during annual conference on June 28th at the Folger Shakespeare Library. This will be a very special night, and I'll be speaking. I'm looking forward to sharing that commemoration with my colleagues and really recognizing the importance of the Merritt Fund.
Great. And do you have any final words for people who might need assistance or people who would like to help support the fund?
Well, certainly, if you are faced with a situation as I did, as I was encountered back in 2002, don't hesitate to call ALA, to call the Office for Intellectual Freedom, and certainly look into the Merritt Fund if you need that assistance, because it really is a great way to get assistance. The other thing I need to remind people about is that the Merritt Fund operates completely on contributions. So we, as supporters of the Merritt Fund, need to remember to contribute to it and keep it going so that it can help people who encounter situations like I did.